From a very early age, I was just in love with movement and sports, but I also had the other side of me, which was very expressive and creative. They both have this element of being free. I started painting when I was very small, despite my parents' efforts to try and steer me in a different direction. I was like, no, that doesn't interest me. I want to be an artist. I made my application to some of the best art colleges in England and I got in. It gave me an opportunity to develop ideas from my observations in the world. You're observing as you live and then you kind of turn it into art and it becomes your language. From a young age, my parents enrolled me into gymnastics. I was lucky enough to have that opportunity to develop that discipline. It was only later on in my life that I realised the value of it. If you don't have any discipline, then how are you supposed to develop a skill? In sport, the discipline of repeating a movement over and over again and building up strength. Or as an artist, you're learning a technique to train the hand, train the brain. Those disciplines have structure and expressive freedom, and that's the combination that I'm attracted to. As an artist, I find discipline so important. I could never have painted the Rancid Feast if I hadn't had that discipline. That was 500 hours of work, that one painting, and for me that was really trying to understand what the essence of the human being was. And then I thought, the one thing that I can see as being our default in the whole design is that we're greedy. We're all part of that system, whether we like it or not. You're a consumer, we're all interrelated, and if you take out one element of that machine, the rest of it will gradually fall apart. There's a correlation between that particular painting and what I do as a coach. Illuminate an idea in their head or trigger some kind of passionate reaction, jolt them into discussion. When I'm coaching, you put yourself on the line in front of these people every day. You have to be really good at just seeing ahead, organising, how they reacting to the cues that you're giving them. I think that's quite similar to the art thing. And that's the part that I love, when you're able to express your passion in a particular moment. My responsibility would be to pass on as much of my knowledge to the next generations. I've managed to start to do that with my art. I do that with my CrossFit, teaching people about the human body, how to move, how to make healthy life choices. I'm providing the Rancid Feast as a visual image, but there's a lot of other people out there that might get inspired who could have an even bigger collective voice, and if we're all going towards a certain outcome, that could be a much more powerful direction than if we were all working on our own to say the same message. If we're all fighting against each other, I don't have any hope. United we stand and divided we fall is simple as it goes, really.